It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Hello?
Hey, Rudy!
Oh, hey, Ryan, how's it going?
Haha, I'm doing great. I'm not interrupting you from anything, am I?
No, you're good. You're good.
Great. I wanted to call to ask if you had a spot open in your annual, Christmas video. La 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 la.
Yeah, I don't... Hold on, I got another line on the phone. Hello?
Hey Rudy, it's Mark Schrader.
Oh, hey, Mark, how's it going?
Hey, I was wondering, I haven't heard from you yet. I was wondering if you're still going to do your Christmas video.
Yeah, I don't think so. Time sort of slipped away from me.
Aw, come on, Rudy. It's Christmas. And you know magical things happen this time of year, bud.
Yeah, I know, but I just... Hold on, I got another line coming in. Hello?
Sorry, you must have forgot to call me back. Come on. You can't forget to ask your old pal Ryan Lacoste here, Mr. BKT Tires and all. Come on, you got a spot for me?
Hold on, I got another line coming in. Marty Armstrong. Hello?
Hey Rudy, it's Army Armstrong. Yeah, I just got a call from Mark. Don't worry, I'll rally everyone together.
No, you don't have to do that. It's already...
No, I insist. Listen, you just sit back, relax, and... Wait a minute. Yes, Mark?
Grab that hot cup of cocoa.
Man, I love hearing that. All right, Rudy, now, you can count on me. You know that. I just want you and everybody out there to have a very Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, too. Well, you heard it from here, folks. Get ready for the greatest Christmas story ever told.
Was the night before Christmas,
and off with the house.
not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
The children were nestled, all snug in their bed.
While visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled in for a long winter's nap.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and threw up the sash.
The moon on the crest of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to the objects below.
When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh.
With 8 tiny reindeer.
More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came. And he whistled, and he shouted, and he called them by name.
Now Dancer!
Now Prancer.
And Vixen.
On Comet.
On Cupid.
On Donner!
And Blitzen!
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall.
Now dash away all.
So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too.
As dry leaves before the wind hurricane flies, when you meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky.
As I drew in my head, it was turning around.
Down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound.
Dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
Santa delivered all the presents and arrived back at the North Pole just in time for lunch. And of course, they had some good old Hawaiian punch.
a wink of an eye and a twist of his head.
Soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
A bundle of toys he had thrown over his back.
He looked like a peddler carrying his sack.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was white as snow.
His eyes have a twinkle, his dimples how merry, his cheeks are like roses, his nose like a cherry.
The stump of his pipe held tight in his teeth, the smoke encircled his head like a wreath.
He had a broad face and a round little belly.
That shook when he laughed.
Like a bowl full of jelly.
With a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
And laying a finger aside of his nose, and with a nod up the chimney he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle.
But I heard him exclaim as he flew out of sight,
Merry Christmas to all.
and to all a good night. A great memory, a proud moment for me. Long time ago, I was in the Georgia Dome in Atlanta, and I think the new Devastator racehorse chassis was probably barely a year old at that time, and I was just getting into feeling my own with it and feeling comfortable. And I went out for freestyle early on. I remember coming over van stack and cracking off a really good slap wheelie and tearing the bedsides off the back of the truck and come around and turn around to the other side of the arena and put it up on the converter and let it rip, doing a power wheelie on that really tacky Georgia clay from one corner to the other. Well, needless to say, I was pretty excited and went over to do an interview, and I remember Ken Stout saying, old John Force ain't got nothing on Mark Schrader today. He is pretty wound up.
John Force got absolutely nothing on that guy right there, man. He is definitely amped up. Whoa!
That was a real proud moment for me. I stayed in first place right up to La Verrienne until good old my buddy Tom Mentz took me down by 1 point for freestyle. But I'll tell you this, that picture of Devastator was hanging in the trophy case of the front halls of the Atlanta Georgia Dome until they tore it down. It was a proud moment. A lot of fun. I'll never forget it.
You know, life goes on in monster truck racing. One of the things I'm really proud of, I was involved in two major steps in that sport. Number one, I told Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger to put the red lens on the front of the truck. When I saw the red lights, I knew he was selling t-shirts after this run. Second one, Cole Cobra from Cobra Creek, Colorado. Dan Patrick. Oh, Dan Patrick was the guy. I'm not supposed to tell you who drove that truck. But whoever it was, put that hood on and went into character, and kids all over the world love both of those trucks.
Long time ago, in an old cornfield farm, in a decrepit old barn, is where my father and I painted the very first spooky paint job of the Gravedigger. So being 13 years old, of course my job was to clean the brushes, mix the paint, put on the tape, take off the tape. But I did have one great job, and that was lettering the name Gravedigger. So he told me to paint it in silver block lettering, which I questioned. I said, why would I put plain block lettering on this beautiful mural? And he said to me, so for the fans to see it in the stands, they can read the name and they'll remember what truck it was. So I agreed, of course. I painted it, and when I was done, he handed me a can of red and he told me to outline it. So I started to outline the first letter, and then I asked him, what would you think if I made it look like Trippy Blood? And he said, show me. So I painted one letter in the Trippy Blood. And then I looked at him, and he said to me, continue. And that's how the Gravedigger logo got the bloody red. Thank you for listening. Merry Christmas.
My career has been amazing. I thank God for it every day. It's hard to pick a highlight. I mean, winning the World Championships is a dream come true.
Gravedigger is hit the pole. John Seastock for the first time in his illustrious Monster Jam career is the World Monster Jam Racing Champion. And rightfully so. A new 2000 World Champion.
Being able to perform in front of millions and millions of people over the years is something that's hard to even explain. But if I had to pick one single moment, I would have to say it's all the times that I had a chance to spend with the fans. We said it before, and I'll say it till the day I die. You guys are amazing. You've supported us over the years. Standing in front of 60, 70,000 people, it's hard to put that in words. And the highlight of my career has been all the memories that you guys have given me. Thank you all.
A great memory from years ago, obviously, from my time doing monster trucks. The World Finals were in Vegas, and we usually wore denim shirts, jeans, etc. But in Vegas, because it's Vegas, we wore tuxedos. And darn if we didn't look good, and if we didn't feel good. It's Vegas. You gotta bring it. And we did. Another story. One time we were in Seattle, Washington, and it was a great crowd. The place was packed. Pacific Northwest were never there. And as the show goes on, there's a few crazies around. One of my cameramen brought me over and says, Dan, come here. I'm from down south. I know crazy monster truck fans, but some of these people here, they scare me. And that was our joke the rest of the show. Some of these people, they scare me.
Probably one of the highlights of our career was winning the Triple Crown for the Jamborees and ultimately being inducted into the Hall of Fame by my peers. It was a great honor.
Well, that's a little ditty about a memorable moment at Bigfoot. I was in the movie Roadhouse, and you got Sam Elliott and Swayze and Yazar and Lynch, and we all went to the makeup trailer in the morning. It was like barber chairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I was the 5th person. I mean, to be in the room with all these stars, getting hair and makeup done was quite a deal. I wish I could get a picture of that. Now, all these guys, famous people, we did the wheel, and they all lined up and signed my make-believe helmet that they produced for me to drive the truck. That was, they all congratulated me, wrote some nice things on there, and talk about a memorable moment. That was it.
People often wonder where the name Coke Cobra came from. Are you sure they can't see me? I'm the one that came up with Coke Cobra from Cobra Creek, Colorado, when snakebite made its debut. The rest, they say, is history.
I have got a lot of questions on where the name Obsession came from. Honestly, 30-some years ago, we were building trucks for Ford for the SEMA show, and I talked to a friend of mine, Frank, and we were talking about the monster trucks getting paid, and I said, oh man, I'd like to have one of those. And lo and behold, 2 years later we had one, and my wife actually came up with the name Obsession because I was working so hard to build the truck. She said, you might as well call it Obsession since you're obsessed with getting it done.
But one day I was out mowing my yard in the summertime, pushing the mower across the yard, and I just had a flash, just flash. I remembered my, having been a Chevy guy forever, of course, street cars and race cars and whatever, I remembered my traditional red, white, and blue stars and stripes Chevy license plate, USA 1 license plate in my den. I remember turning off the mower and running in the house and grabbing that license plate and looking at it, and I said, what better name for what I hoped would be the #1 Chevy in the land? I called it USA 1.
From our house to your house, Merry Christmas, everybody.
And a Happy New Year.
From all of us at PEI, we wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hello everyone, Merry Christmas from Arizona, wishing you the best and happiest of holiday seasons, and don't forget, the reason for the season.
Amen.
Merry Christmas everyone, and hope you all have a Happy New Year.
Hope you have an absolutely wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Have a monster Merry Christmas and a high-flying New Year. Woo!
Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for the Nightmare team.
I want to say, everyone, have a Merry Christmas and a happy, great New Year.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from our family to yours.
Happy holidays from T-Max Monster Truck, DT Machine, and coming soon to an outdoor theater near you, it's
El Taco Loco. Merry Christmas, amigos.
From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
May everyone have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
From Hawaiian Punch.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from the Area 51 North Monster Truck Team.
Hey everybody, this is Steve, Jacob, and Brandon with Wicked Strong Racing.
Wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Looking forward to seeing all of our great fans in 2025.
Merry Christmas.
And have a Happy New Year from T-Zoc Motorsports.
Merry Christmas from T-Zoc Motorsports.
Wishing you the happiest of holidays from our family to yours.
Merry Christmas.
With all the health issues I had this year, I personally want to thank everybody that prayed for me and pulled me through. And I want to know it's an honor to wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas from the Diecast Monster Truck community.
And Merry Christmas from Our Time for Adventures, and thank you everyone for the support.
Merry Christmas and
Happy New Year from the Schnells.
Miss y'all. Have a great new year and a fabulous Merry Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas. Thank you guys for watching for the 5th time now. Stay tuned for this channel. New name, Mr. Unstoppable. I got Ethan here right by my side, but he's going to be with me as much as he can whenever I do a show, which he already has, and he'll be with me every time, so he'll be a superstar on this channel too. Stay tuned.
Santa was, I don't know what Santa was doing.
No, listen, you just relax to breathe. Okay.
Cancer.
And Vixen.
On Cupid. On.
Are we rolling? Okay. Hey, Rudy, yeah, it's Army Armstrong.
It would be absolutely incredible.
Yeah, we're going to do a quick little skit. He's going to act.
There.
Hey, this is Steve.
I'm going in.
Go.
Yeah, I just got a call from Mark. Christmas tree's really neat. Have you seen ours?
Like a bowl full of jelly.
Jello.
Jelly. It's jelly.
Say it at the camera.
Do a test run so you can see it right here. Once it should power to see how it's going there, and then if you
As he flew out of sight. But I heard him exclaim, "A sight!" Well, Santa was coming around and didn't know where he was going, so he stopped somewhere. As he flew out of sight. Yeah!
That should be a good one.
Yeah, I just got a call from Mark. Don't worry. I'll run into kids. Everybody's going to be having. Oh, shit, okay.
Walking. I'm looking at everything. The music's playing. have fun, buddy?
Yes.
Awesome. Get that?
Oh.
Hey everybody, this is Steve.
How many of these are we gonna have?
He whistled. He whistled. And
3 days I've been telling you to get this done. You cannot get this done, and I do not understand.
I'm just confused the way you're trying to tell me.
All you had to do was sign a Christmas card. Write your damn name on a Christmas card. All you had to do. What?
I don't know how to spell.
Oh, for the love of God.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas for Two String Racing.
Happy Easter.
Lollipop. Oh, la 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 la. I don't know how it goes.